So those who will tell you that Biafra is, you are going to fight each other, make reference to them. Tell them that Finland fought civil war within themselves. I just showed you now. Tell them they fought civil war. Today, they are enjoying it. They are enjoying it. But because Fulani have finished your brain, nobody want to suffer, nobody want hunger. If you ask, you sit at home, everybody, I don't have food to eat, I don't have food to eat. You are not ready for your freedom. And that perspective must change. It must change, or you just step aside and allow people who are ready to take risk of being taken to ICC, risk of being taken to International Criminal Court, risk of anything. We are ready. I am ready to take that risk. Stop drawing people back. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already at risk. The second time. If you are not ready for Biafra, step aside, both from the leadership to the lowest man. If you are not ready, step aside. Not when you give people hope, not when you give Biafra hope. At the end of the day, you disappoint them. It can never be accepted again. No. Even those who are in Nigeria, they are telling you, you are suffering your people. Those in America, they tell you, you are suffering your people. Let them tell you whatever they want to tell you, because we can never speak in one voice. It doesn't matter. There is no way we can speak in one voice. But let us have a bigger voice first. Let us have the biggest number, which we have. Forget about what opinion people are giving you. Be focused. The leadership must be focused. Focused, and don't listen to side talk. We are fighting for survival, except you are not ready for that. Except this is just a scam. Immediately, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disappear. So I have come to play one thing. One moment. I have just shown you now that in Finland, they fought civil war after they got independent from Russia. I told you, Finland fought civil war, and today everything is fine in Finland. Because when you have social amenities, when you have a workable government, when you have everything you need, when government protect and provide for you, why should you be fighting each other? Why? So Finland fought in 1918 their own civil war inside themselves. And they call them red and what? And white. Is it red or white? Let me show you again. Look at it. Look at it. Finland finished civil war was a civil war in Finland in 1918, fought for the leadership and the control of the country between white Finland and the Finnish Social Workers Republic, red Finland. So it is between white Finland and red Finland. Today, you can never hear anything about red or white or anything like that, because the government provide everything that every citizen need. This thing disappeared completely. But today, they deceive you as a Biafran. They tell you, oh, you are going to kill each other. Biafra has turned to, the struggle for Biafra have turned to something that you are killing each other. As if they don't. That is why it is very important. Get yours, even if you don't go to school, research about freedom. Research. Research. Don't come to freedom fighting with ignorance, because you are opportune to know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he formed IPOB. That gives you the right to come and be misleading the movement in his absence. No. Reasonable people are in this struggle. Get yourself educated about struggle for freedom. I want you to wait one moment. Now, I want Biafrans, because nobody knows what is going on. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is going on. I want to know, I don't know what is, and I am worried. I am worried. So tell us what is going on. Now, look at Radio Biafra. I pumped into Radio Biafra being shut down in London. Radio Biafra being shut down. Are the Biafrans aware of it? Let me show you. We can't allow this to continue. It is either you know what you are doing or you step aside. You can't rubbish what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done. I don't care whether I am right or wrong in what I'm doing. But let your conscience judge you. Let your conscience judge you. Look at who can explain what this means. Look at this. First Gazette notice to Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra on the 26th of October. There is a Gazette notice to Radio Biafra. Have anything been done? Are the leadership aware of this? The registrar of company give notice that unless cause is shown to contrary, the company will be struck off the registry and dissolved not less than 2 months from the date shown above. So what it means that 2 months from this 26, they are going to struck Radio Biafra out from registry. And somebody is telling me everything is fine. Upon the company dissolution, all property and right vested in or held in trust for the company are deemed to bona facentia and will belong to the crown. So what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? This is public. I want you to understand something. If something is not done, if something is not done urgently by those who are capable to do it, something is going to go wrong. And let me tell you, don't come here to tell me, oh, why don't you call? No, it's not a matter of calling. They never answered my message. Who am I going to call? Whatever this means, I don't know. But what I can understand from this particular gazette is that Radio Biafra will be struck out of registry. That cannot happen in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just because he is not here. So I am bringing it to your notice. For those who say they are in the leadership, I am bringing it to your notice. It is public. Do something about it. Do something about it. I want you to watch this. The question I want to ask everybody in this movement is, what will be your blueprint? What will be your blueprint in Biafra struggle? What is it that will be your blueprint? I want you to watch this. Because we learn from those who are better. We learn what thing about me is that I learn from those who are better than me. I learn from history. I learn from history. I learn from history. And I learn from those who are better than me. I want everyone to watch and listen to this man.
opening to each of you that were not open to your mothers and to your fathers. The great challenge facing you, doors of opportunity, young friends, that doors are opening to each of you. Doors of opportunity are opening to each of you that were not open to your mothers and to your fathers. The great challenge facing you is to be ready to enter these doors as they open.
Doors are opening, doors that are not there when Ojukwu fought Biafra war. Doors that are not there when Effiong fought Biafra war. Doors are opening, doors that were not there when millions of Biafrans were killed in 1967 to 1970. The doors that were opening to us now in international community were not there during the Ojukwu time. The question is, how do you enter these doors? These doors were not available. Today, congressmen in America are talking about IPOB, that Nigerian government are mislabeling them terrorists. That is a door. And the person who is making this statement is the leader of Africa Affair, of the United States congressmen, Chris Smith. A lot of them are getting the message. Do you know, during the South Africa apartheid, it was just Joe Biden that came boldly, him only, and start talking about it. That was the beginning of the end of apartheid in South Africa. Please, do not abuse anybody. Do not insult DOS here. Do not do anything like that. This broadcast is a wake-up call for everybody to change their perspective about Biafra or step aside. I don't have time for nonsense. I'm not here to make gossip. I come with fact, figures, and solution. Solution-based critical thinking and analysis is what I do. Solution-based. I don't come here to castigate anybody. I don't come here to belittle anybody. I come here to think critically, give you solution-based analysis. And no matter how you think it, call me Sabo, call me anything you think of. We cannot be keeping quiet and the house Mazi Nnamdi Kanu built is being destroyed. No. 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 The doors that are opening for Biafra now did not open during the Civil War. That is the point I'm trying to make. Now, let me take you down the history lane. I want to take you down to history. I want to take you down to history. Let me take you down to history. Now, I want everybody to pay attention. This was a video during the South Africa apartheid and crisis. Mandela was in prison for 27 good years. Mandela was in prison for 27 good years. Those fighting